Oh my God, I'm like so excited. I have never bought anything that was crowdfunded before. So I made my first purchase of a big fan. You know, I was on this army base and they have these things called big ass fans. I was really kind of offended that our government would use a name like big ass fan and put it up on a giant ceiling where they would use a big ass fan. Never mind. Let's take a look at what we got. So they did a pretty neat job with packing here. All the motor and everything is in these little corner pieces. If you lift that out, there's your motor. And also the remote control is in one of these too. You got to lift these guys out first before you take the fan out. And make sure you've got all the pieces and check your assembly materials to make sure everything's there. These things shipped right out of China. So hopefully they put it together as most Chinese things are put together and everything's all in one place. Well, the good news is it has a 5-year warranty, but the bad news is if you sell your house or sell the fan, the warranty's not transferable. So keep that in mind. So I've got the mounting bracket installed, and now it wants me to put a magnetic level up here to see if the bracket is level. Otherwise, it'll cause wobbling and all kinds of stuff. I don't remember seeing this in review, and right now it looks like it is way out of whack. We're gonna have to play with this a little bit, see if I can get that a little more level. So it was kind of awkward. We finally got this baby mounted up here, if you can see that. Now I just gotta twist all the wires together. I have a red wire here that I'm just gonna cap. I think that's meant for a light fixture, but we don't have one on this guy. So we're gonna cap that off, hook it all together, and it's nowhere near being flush. The level is way out of whack, but no ceiling is ever level. Perfectly level, that is. So I tried to balance it off with some washers as best I could. So we'll see if that does a trick. And once you've got the assembly all put together and hanging right and as close to level as you can get it, you take the giant plastic UFO thing and you mount that up here on the 2 screws with the sliding holes using the guides as your guide upside down. So this strange looking pattern is going to face the ceiling. So we're going to shove that over the motor, and you shouldn't even be able to see the motor when this thing is done. So you really need 2 people for this guy, and but I'm going to try to do it myself because I'm a man. Alright, we've got it set up there. Again, it's not as level as I'd like it to be. It's as close as I can humanly get it. You have to admit it does look pretty bad in this room. It's kind of glowing along the ceiling up there. So let's flip it on and make sure it works. Whoa, it's spinning. You can definitely see the spider guts flying from the ceiling. That's good. It tells it's working. I do feel it towards the edges of the room. You can feel a pronounced breeze over here. It's like it's taking the ceiling air and blowing it across the room. Kind of cool looking, doesn't look too wobbly. Let's finish it up, see what it looks like. Well, there it is. We got it installed. Looks like it works okay. I think I have a problem with my switch. Looks like it's shorted to the on position, but that's no big deal because it comes with this handy dandy little remote. And you've got a bunch of speeds you can put on here once you program it. It's a little tricky to program, and it makes this really weird squealing sound. Let's see if you can hear it. Almost sounds like something's wrong. So you turn it on with the on button and you tell it the speed and go all the way up to 7. And the thing starts spinning up and works its way up to 7. Of course, 7's not an energy efficient mode. It says only use it for short bursts or in really big rooms that you really want to calm down. But it looks pretty cool. It's very, very quiet. The way it works is it's sucking hot air up through the middle and creates a vortex, I guess, and shoots it out towards the walls. So it really circulates the air in the room very, very well and very quickly. So that's it. That's the Exhale fan. We'll do a follow-up in a day or so. Actually, the wife hasn't seen it yet. That's the real test. It's not too difficult to put in. A little awkward at that last stage, lifting that thing up and screwing it on, finding the guides correctly, but it works pretty well.